What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. We are starting off the flipping series again, fresh basically. We are still going to use the old total amount that we made on the other Fiesta. However, this flipping series is not going to take like 6 months like the other one did. This was because we had some certain issues with the car. Now, we have a flip car already. It's not the idea that you just seen in the intro, so don't get that excited, but you never know one day. So with the flip series, I'm just going to break it down a little bit for you. What's happening is we're buying cars for the lowest price possible with faults, problems, all that sort of stuff, and we are fixing them up to make a profit. The whole idea of this is to make that profit. When we've made the profit, we're going to see how high we can get up the ladder. So one day, for example, we may have a Ford KA. Next, we may have, Lamborghini Urus. Well, no, not quite. But we may have something, along them lines where we're going up, maybe another 350 or even another VXR. The end goal of this is probably to buy something that has been in a crash and completely rebuild it. Into Jack?
Yes.
So that is the end goal with this. So as soon as we earn that money, we are going to have to obviously start bidding on stuff like that as well. We may start doing some auctions and all that sort of stuff, but we'll see where this takes us. We are looking for the cheapest cars possible. When our budget increases, the quality of the car will increase. The type of car it is all depends on what is about at that time. It could be anything. We could be repeating cars, we could be doing the same cars, we could be doing different cars, different brands, completely different makes. Again, it all depends what we can get a hold of. We did search around quite a bit for this car. We went to view some was absolutely horrible. Now, I mean, you're not going to get a decent car for like cheap anyway, but this was the best one that we found. All the other ones, there was one that was pretty much falling to pieces with rust. It was really, really bad. And he says, yeah, drives fine, going over the speed bumps at 90 miles an hour. Yeah, that's not the way to sell a car, pal. But what we are going to do now is, we're going to show you the cinematic of the new flip car. This is going to take 2 videos. So in 2 videos, including this one, the car is going to be completely finished, ready to sell. So if you guys are after a first car, you know where to find it. But if it sells, here's what it is. So you've got to be quick if you want to buy this car. Here's this cinematic. Enjoy. So you may be wondering how much we paid for this car. Absolute bargain. £200 we paid for this car. Now you might think, oh, that's actually like a bit expensive, but when you actually see the quality of the car inside and everything else, it's not bad at all. It's nowhere near as bad as the other one that we did. Again, we got this because it was there straight away, and we're not going to be picky about what we're flipping. This thing has got completely different problems to what was wrong with the other car. So yeah, let's jump straight in. We'll show you this interior, show you how nice it is inside, and we'll do some investigation. We will also start repairing it in this video as well. By the end of next video, this will be ready to sell. So first things first, we are jacking the car up, getting it up on 4 axle stands so we can inspect it. I'm just making sure the axle stands are safe while Jack is actually jacking it up that direction. But she's up now. It's just lowered the jack, so we can get underneath it and check her properly. I mean, a ramp would be absolutely great in this situation, but in the space we've got, it would limit us. We would only be able to get 1 car in. I mean, we do work on 1 car already, but if we ever have to store 2 in, we can store 2. With a ramp, we are a bit like stuck. So at some point, we will be expanding. We will be looking for a bigger place because you guys keep smashing work. So thank you for that. Down below if you want any work. So right here, we're taking off the wheels of the car. This way we can inspect the brakes, the pads, the arms, pretty much everything underneath it, the brake pipes. What we have found on this so far is all the brake pipes pretty much need replacing. They're quite corroded, so we're going to go ahead and replace that. That is going on the whiteboard as we speak. We're now taking off all the airbags on the top, disconnecting all the wires and bolts. We've took out the coil pack. We'll unplug the coil pack. You can see in the bottom that there is some oil on top of the plugs, so that would indicate that the rocker cover gasket needs replacing. There should be no oil in there whatsoever, so that is now added to the repair list. We are removing the drum to check the shoe material behind it for any leaks or any seizing, to make sure everything's all working fine. We don't want to obviously be missing anything on this car, so we are literally going to check everything that we possibly can. So the reason we started investigating on this engine is we did notice a slight oil leak. Now we wanted to find out where that was. So again, this is a process of elimination. As with any car, if you've got an issue, follow it back to where the issue is, and we found it with the rocker cover gasket. This car is actually pretty good for how much we've spent on it. We are going now to go and pick some parts up for this car. We know everything that's wrong with it. We've literally checked everything. We checked all the suspension, checked the brakes. The only things that need replacing are extra on that list is a few bulbs. So we've got the plate bulbs and what was it, a side light bulb? Yeah. So the 501s, aren't they? 501 bulbs. Yeah. So there's 3 bulbs it's missing. Other than that, that was pretty much all we found on it, really. So again, steel for £200. This thing is in pristine condition. I mean, look at the state of the engine bay. It's really, really good. It's in good quality for its age, and the interior as well. If we pop round to the interior quickly, you can see inside here. It's all nice inside, all been kept clean. The stereo was an issue, but we got a code for the stereo and put that on. That cost us nothing. We literally put a decoder in on Google, and it took us 20 minutes to get a code. So the radio is now all working perfectly fine. That's because somebody disconnected the battery. Other than that, these are the issues that we've found. Obviously you've seen it. So basically 6 brake pipes that need replacing, the rocker cover gasket, and also I'm going to add on there now the 3 bulbs for the car. So wasting no time at the present, all these brake pipes are going to get fixed right now.
Get down. Get down. Get down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound.
So we've gone and picked up some parts. We're going to break down with you guys, as always with these flipping series, how much everything costs. So first off, we've got the auxiliary belt, which came to £16.23. So that is down in the corner. Also, we ended up ordering the rocker cover gasket, which was £12.35. We then needed some more brake pipes, so some copper brake pipe. 25 feet of brake pipe cost £9.50. We also then needed some unions. So we ended up buying just 50 male, 50 female connectors at £15. That will last us for future projects, or if any of them ever need doing on anybody else's cars, or anybody else comes in wanting brake pipes done. We have all the access there, so that allows us to actually carry on doing that as well for other stuff. Also as well, we then paid for the bulbs as well. We paid £7 for the 3 bulbs just to get this done, which isn't too bad really when you think about it. So that is a total of £60.08 we've spent on this car to get it to back where it was. So total so far, we are minus £260.08. Now, the next step after that is done is to move this car on. We can certainly make profit on that without a doubt. How much, we aren't sure yet. We sold the other Fiesta for 800. We will probably try and sell this for the same. We're saving all the receipts and putting them in with the paperwork and stuff as well, so that you can see that it's been done. Also, what goes in its favour, you can see us working on the cars on the videos for anybody that wants to buy it. And also, again, people, if they want to have faith in somewhere that can fix things, so later on down the line, say a year's time, they want some new brakes or something, you know, they're more than welcome to come back as well and have them done at Rusty Autos. We've added to the list of things to repair the plastics on the car. We're going to restore those, which you can see now. That's just putting the wheels back on the car. All of the brake pipes are now replaced. That can be taken off the list as we speak. So this car, literally, there's only a few things left. We've got the rocker cover gaskets to change, the 3 bulbs, and restore the plastic trims. We're going to do that in the next video. We are going to go over, obviously, all the lights. We've already checked all the lights as well, but you'll see that in another video. So we know basically this is all that needs replacing left on this car. This car, absolute steal, absolute bargain. By the end of next episode, this will be ready to sell. This will be ready for somebody to enjoy.
If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and check out our Instagram for daily content.